One of the first thing I thought to myself is, what outstanding looking dial. Why I didn't buy this one sooner? I am Wimin and today we're taking a look at the Orient Ray 2, reference name FA002004B9. Most people, when they thinking about of a diving watch, first think of a Rolex Submariner, but there are often much more affordable watch, which offer a lot of for the money invested. Unfortunately, a large number of people have not even heard of the Orient company, but I hope that it will not be in the same in future. So without further introduction, let's discuss of quirks and features. The very first thing that strikes me is a dial. This is a black and matte finish, and I love it. There we have hands that are polished around the perimeter, while the rest is illumination that same goes for circle and other shapes. Especially interesting part is red second hand. Legibility of the dial is excellent. At the position on number 3, there is a complication of day and date, which is found on the large Japanese watches. For me, it's important, especially when it's Corona time, so every day is the same for you. In the upper part, there is a Orient logo, while here it says water resist 200 meter. Now it's in the class of diving watch, which one it really is, because it has a screw down crown and cover, as well as a unidirectional bezel. But what could be definitely emphasized is that this watch isn't ISO certificated. Around the dial there is a unidirectional bezel with 120 clicks. You probably heard in many reviews how hard it turns. It really is. But it's not what I wouldn't buy this watch for. It's made of aluminum, which is expected for this price range. Although it's difficult to turn, it's quite precise and has a lume pip here. And now I'm going to show you what it looks and sounds like. Listen. Very nice. As I said at the beginning, the crown is screwed down, and probably as you have heard so many videos, it's hard to manage because it's hard to unscrew, and it really is. For that reason, I wouldn't do it now, but it works on a simple principle. When you unscrew and pull it the first stage, the date and date move, while in the second stage it moves time. The mechanism of this watch is of course an automatic caliber F6522 with 22 joules and 21,600 vibration per hour. It's not the same as 7S26 as like on the other Seikos. This one has an option of manual winding and hacking, which is really great for this price range. Since this is a new watch, I tested it, and daily deviation was only -1 second a day, which is really amazing, isn't it? The case as well as the bracelet are made of a 316L steel. Speaking of the case, it's here. It's a 41.5 millimeter in diameter and 13 millimeter high, and lug to lug is almost 27 millimeters. Hence rather small dimensions for a diving watch. The bracelet has oyster style, which I like it. It's very comfortable to wear, firm and almost completely brushed. I say almost because only in this center part it's polished. It's 19 millimeters here, up to 22 millimeters here. And we have a dual push button clasps, makes a very secure, as you can see. I forgot to say the crown and clasps were signed with Orient logo, of course. Glass is a mineral, unlike the Orient Kamasu, for example, but somehow harder than other mineral glass. I had the opportunity to touch. The watch is, I can freely say, heavy, but you don't mind. What could be better is the glass, just I mentioned, and this tight crown. Under the glass is a pretty good illumination, not quite as good as on the Seiko's model, but it really okay. I forgot to say one important detail. This Orient can be purchased for around 170 euros. If you convert to the dollar, the price will be around just 200 US dollar, due to its specification, appearance, quality, and of course price. You might not have to die watch to have the particular place in your collection, but if you like the die watch, do so, and you want affordable one, well, I recommend you to buy this one. Alright, to end the long-lasting video, or to sum up, those are my thoughts on the watch. Thank you so much for all of you who watched the video till the end. I hope you liked this video. If so, then check out my other videos on the channel. Goodbye, wear and love watches.